So we got a fryer Pitco that's running away. So no matter what they set it for, the oil just gets so hot it starts smoking, and the unit shuts down, and then they have to push the button. So we've got a bad temperature probe, and this is why you have a bad temperature probe. You're not protecting it. So they're putting these baskets in here. Bam, 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 right on the probe. Bam, 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 right on the probe. And that's what happens. Ay, ay, ay. So, it was full of oil. I just dropped it. They haven't been using it because it overheated yesterday. So they didn't filter it, so we got a mess. But step by step on this one. So step one, take those two screws out, and that gets the plate out of there. Then there's a plate out of the way. Step two, I cut the existing sensor so that I can take a 9/16 speed ratchet, put it on there. Get over the, there you go, 9/16, and back that out. See, I'm not interested in wasting steps, so I then cut this probe so I can pull it out. You can bend it or you can cut it so that you can just pull it straight out the bottom and not have to loosen both of those nuts, because that's the thing. So that probe pulls out all as one. Your new probe, the hole is big enough for you to bend the wire this way, work it straight down, push it through. There's my new probe, there's my new wires, okay? Beautiful. Now, we're gonna run the wires and the probe through this onto the string, and we're gonna start to thread this now. If you hold this in place and don't let it move, you're gonna play a nightmare getting the angle right. You need to get some play, and then you can kind of bend it to the right shape. This right here, in my opinion, is always why's the video all grainy? I don't know, but literally this right here, this stupid, just getting it threaded in properly, is always the hardest part of the whole adventure. It is. Everything else is easy peasy. Getting this in at the right angle, not cross-threaded. Maybe you have a trick. My trick is just to keep the top. Nope, that's cross-threaded. Keep the top not in a position. Oh, nope. Maybe. Alright, once you have that in, and to be honest, I may try and drive that in a little more. Well, how deep do you need to do? As deep as you can. Don't put any nylon or anything on it that's, you don't need to put Loctite or all thread or anything weird on it. Just let it be. I've never had trouble with them leaking. So, and then this bracket slides on. It is absolute best practice when changing a thermostat to change a high limit. Absolutely. Because think about it, the high limit's been knocking on and off. And you've gone through the headache of dropping the oil. But this operator and we understand. So he just wants this done, no problem. Take care. And then the old one is not a 1/2 inch, but the new one that goes on, the locking nut, the one that seals around the probe, is a 1/2 inch. So that's a 1/2 inch. And again, there's a little brass dollop in there. It's just like a compression fitting. Tighten this down. That seals up around the probe, which is why you have to have the probe mounted in place up there first. And then this, and then the reason we go absolutely last thing is to put those on their jumpers, is because if that was, nope, where's that? If that was on there, I couldn't be getting my wrenches over it. Those wires just clip into there. It's the third one back. I already removed this. Okay. And so now this slides back, clicks in. Right here, you can see. And I might have it upside down in my hand. Now this is the exciting stuff, huh? I can't get it. Where's the editor? There it goes. So now my 7 beats goes away because it sees it, and the fact that it's trying to light the fire means we're good. So now I'm going to fill it with water and make sure it's not leaking. Now we've got her full of water. Everything is nice and dry. Yes, sir. Refill with oil. Which they would normally do, but I'm going to go ahead and fire it up, make sure the temps are satisfied. So, now we're going to set this guy, well, we're going to set it for 300, right? Let's set it for 300 and watch to see that it satisfies at 300. Then we'll set it for 350 and watch and see that it satisfies at 350. And that'll tell us that our probe and our solid state controller are working properly together. Oh, look at that. When it changes cameras, the one camera's all fuzzy. And then poof. Oil. Oil. It's like a dream. Or a nightmare. So we're at about 300, and we're at about 300, and we're off. Nice. So let's set up 350, 345 right there they want it. Got to hit 345, and we're going to be good to go. And we're off. Pitco fryer, go! Good to go.